everybody watching with us on Carbon right now on our PBR live stream. Crazy night. It was a night where the guys just, these three guys were fantastic, and the rest of the field really struggled. It was a really ranked pin of bulls for ABBI night. I think everybody, we tried to push that a lot because I was hoping that the fans would understand how difficult this ranked pin of bulls really was going to be for these guys, and it proved to be, as we felt like we knew it would be coming into this round. For introduction purposes, and everybody probably already knows, especially since they've watched the event, I know all you guys are familiar. Cooper Davis to our right, second in the round. Obviously JB Mauney in the mix here, and then Mason Lowe placing tonight in the round as well. So I'll open it up for questions to you guys. Feel free, and let's start our press conference.
JB, you look very serious right now. What's going on?
Nothing really.
That was the same thing he said.
We'll try to use the microphone too if we can. So if you want to have a question, just raise your hand. We'll bring a microphone.
I'll bring it
to you.
around.
Okay.
JB, once again, we're interviewing you. Tell us how it feels to come from the ranch all week and then get your mindset to ride a bull. How hard is that?
Well, when you ride bulls for a living, it's always set to ride bulls. No matter if it's a Monday, a Wednesday, or a Saturday, you're always ready to get on bulls. And getting to be able to stay at home, you know, for a week and then come out here kind of lets you relax a little bit. And then when you get here, it's game time.
JB, we're talking about the ranked pen of bulls, and when we look at ABBI Classics going back a number of years ago, maybe you get 3 or 4 studs out of Classic round. Now you're talking about maybe 15, 18 studs. How do you feel that's going to bode on the bulls of the future that riders are going to have to contend with in a couple of years?
I'll be glad I'm retired. You know, those guys put a lot of work into raising the best bulls in the world, and you know, it's like the racehorse business. The more time, the more effort they put into it, the better bulls they're getting, and it's showing up, you know. Like you said, you know, a couple years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, you'd have 2 or 3 of those classic bulls that were really ranked, but the rest were just good ones, and now you got a whole set of them that could go in the championship round.
Jimmy, you win your championship coming from behind. Now that you're ahead, does it change your attitude? Does it change your way you go?
It doesn't change my attitude at all. You know, when I came here in 2013, I was still chasing #1, but coming here this year, I'm still chasing a gold buckle. So I know if I let up, them other guys aren't. So I better keep it going.
Cooper and Mason, both of you guys are new to that podium. How does it feel to be up there and not riding a bull, but having to answer questions from the media?
Answering questions really is my strong point, but I guess the more you practice, the better you get at it. So look forward to it a little more.
I really don't talk a whole lot either, so I think a lot about the questions that y'all ask, so my answers really ain't very good.
Neither were JB's in the old days.
Cooper, I just wanted to ask, kind of go through the emotions there, your first trip here, and then to get a re-ride and have to come right back, and just kind of, you know, walk through that and how hard it was to get ready for that second one.
I was really excited about the bull I had. I thought he'd fit me to really the best at any bull in the pen, and to get a re-ride on him and have to kind of refocus yourself, and I knew I had a good bull for a re-ride. Just had to go in there and stay focused and ride him jump for jump like I did, and happy it turned out the way it did.
Mason, could you walk me through your ride tonight?
I've seen that bull before. They kind of shot out there and they really kicked a whole lot, and then he threw people off in that corner. And the way I ride, I kind of cut him off in that corner and set myself up for the next jump. And my rope started kind of sliding when he went the other way, but I was glad that whistle blew.
Cooper, on the re-ride, when you're looking at 5 days of bull riding, what went through your mind in the process of deciding to make the re-ride versus taking a score?
Well, I didn't have a score, so I had to take a re-ride.
Well, that's right, you had to take
But,
a re-ride.
you know, anytime you get a re-ride, it's all a strategy game. So you know, if you got a low score, a lot of guys will, you know, keep the score. But this early on, I think, especially the first round, you need to take a re-ride and go try to get some round points.
Jamie, what advice do you have for these two guys for the rest of finals?
They better start practicing their interviews. That's what I learned a long time ago when I started doing interviews and stuff. I was like, man, they keep asking me to do this. And Ted Porter told me, he said, I know one way to get out of it. I said, how's that? He said, don't write so good.
Anybody else with a question?
Just because I know you guys are not ready again. I think you all know what you have tomorrow night, is that right? Just each of you just kind of talk about what bowl you've drawn and game plan.
I've got Panda Tracks. He's a really good little bull with a big attitude. Should shoot out of there around the left. Might go back right. I think I was 87.5 on him earlier somewhere this year in the 15-15. Just got to get up and run a little faster than I did last time because he did run me over pretty good.
Anybody else?
I've got a bull that I had here last year, won a round on him, who's back. Leaves the chute a little messed up sometimes. We'll want to try to turn out of there backwards, but when I seen the draw, I was pretty happy with what I had.
I can't really remember the name of mine, but I haven't seen him. Don't know him at all, so just go ahead and jump for jump.
Sounds good. So, for each of you, which bull are you looking forward to riding this week?
Everyone will get on.
Way to go, Mason. Is there one in particular that you would like to see?
Not really. Here you're getting on the best bulls in the world, so whichever one they run under, you'll have pretty much have the chance to be 90 every time you nod your head, so all of them stack up pretty good.
I think they pretty much answered it.
Anybody else with a question?
All right. Well, I want to thank you guys for coming. Like I said, it's round number 1 in the books. JB obviously picking up the round win, tacking another 200 points onto that lead, so now we're at 1,500 and change. Obviously the leader in the aggregate right now, and round number 1 it is early. It should be a fantastic week, and these guys are just going to continue to just really ramp up, and I think ride some more bulls tomorrow night will probably be slightly easier than tonight was. Still going to be very difficult, so take that lightly. And then Friday night you should really see a lot of success, even though it'll be a very ranked Venables on Friday night. These guys, I believe, Friday night's your guys' draft night, correct, after the first 2 rounds, so they will at least be able to kind of hand select their bulls based on how they're finished. These 3 are off to a great start as well, so thanks to all of you for coming out. We appreciate it. We invite you back here to our press conference every night. We'll have it. I'm sure that we'll be shuffling guys around as some guys step up and move forward and what have you and whatnot. Thanks to everybody who is joining with us on Carbon right now. Thanks for tuning in and watching PBR Live. We'll see you guys tomorrow night as well. Good night, everybody. See you at LAX, the nightclub.